Close your eyes. Imagine this. You're feeling weak, stressed, tired. You can't burn the calories from the food you've been eating, and you simply can't keep exercise a regular part of your life. Open your eyes. People are constantly stating and saying that exercise is important and vital for us. We know it is, we believe it is, so why can't we keep up at it? According to the U.S. Department of Health and Human Services, more than 80% of adults are not meeting the guidelines for muscle strengthening and aerobic exercises. And more than 80% of youth aren't meeting the guidelines for aerobic exercises. Many times, I tell myself that I'm going to stick to a regular exercise schedule. I tried exercise calendars, going with my sisters regularly, but I just kept falling short. That was until I found techniques to better develop my exercise habits. Today, I will be sharing with all of you 3 techniques to better develop your exercise habits. These techniques include making exercise a priority, staying motivated, and listening to your body's needs. Let's start with making exercise a priority. It's important to have a written plan. A professor named Katie Milkman at the business school at Wharton School in Human Decision Making decided to start a randomized trial with her team and asking people to exercise for 28 days. They were found to be exercising 10 months later on a regular basis. This could be you. It's important to have a written plan. You can also keep exercising close, such as you can have exercise shoes and clothes or equipment around you as reminders or exercise videos within reach. This is a reminder to you on how important exercise is. You can also just get up and do it. If you simply make exercise a part of what you do every day before you go to bed at night, whether it be stretching and doing sit-ups for a few minutes or going to the park, it's up to you. But there's no reason to have excuses if it's just something we simply do. Now let's talk about the second technique, staying motivated through the process. It's important to associate exercising with awards and fun. For example, I love listening to music when I exercise. I love to put in my headphones and just enjoy the jogs that I go on. You can listen to podcasts or simply make a game out of it. Just make exercising something you enjoy. You can also get help and support from others. You can find an exercise buddy or simply inform others of your exercise goals. I remember wanting to exercise regularly and I made exercise calendars, but I just kept finding excuses as to why I couldn't exercise. That was until my sisters decided that they were going to exercise as well and help remind me of my exercise goals. So when I'd come home from work, they would remind me to go on a bike for a few minutes or go to the park. That honestly helped me a ton. You can also visualize how you want to become. I want to run a marathon one day or have the strength to be able to do so. I want to be able to take care of a family and have the health needed to be able to be there for my children one day. Visualize these goals that you have for yourself, and it will become easier to do simple exercise habits such as walking. Now let's talk about the third technique, listening to your body's needs. Start out small and gradually increase with time. What works for me won't work for you because everybody's body is different. It's important to make conscious and realistic goals. So if you're sore one day and you really feel like you can't do a lot of exercising, do something less demanding. Do some stretching or sit-ups for the same amount of time. You can also have plan A or plan B, alternative plans. What if there's bad weather one day and you had decided to go to the park? Well, have a jump rope laying around in your house or watch some exercise videos that you can exercise along with. This way, you always have a plan to fall back on. I hope that you have all learned better ways on how to develop better exercise habits through making exercise a priority, staying motivated, and listening to your body's needs. There are over 1,000 excuses as to why we shouldn't exercise today. However, with these techniques, we can stay on the path of keeping our exercise goals and becoming the person that we want to be. This is your life. Own up to it. I know that these 3 techniques have helped me in my life, and I know that they can help you as well.